I used to have a vlog. I had a section in my book called "Me into Foozball" because I thought that Kathy Bates' character on Waterboy called it foosball when she was making fun of football and she didn't like it. And I thought, well, that's how I feel. You know how I grew up. Because nerds and jocks are polar opposites, and just because it's what it was, I hated everything that had to do with football. So I called it the foosball after I saw that movie. Well, earlier this week, I had it on DVR, had it on subtitles, The Waterboy, and it's the fool's ball, the foosball, the fools. So that changes that quote, doesn't make it as funny. I even included that in my first book, My Levels of Geekdom. I talked about the foosball, and there it goes. I guess it kind of, it's still accurate, kind of, that it's for fools, but not so much. I think anybody who goes fanatic about anything is a fool. But it's not just about sports. You've got your fanatic geeks and nerds too, who go way overboard on whatever. Colin McCollum is in town. People who go way overboard doing cosplay. They dress up as characters and they act up. I'm thinking, dude, you're not really an elf. You're just a guy in a costume. Or what about the Klingons? They learn how to speak Klingon. It's a made-up language for made-up people. I mean, I love Star Trek. I really do. I love Star Trek, but I think it's kind of weird to speak Klingon. I mean, I kind of would want to learn it because I think it'd be kind of funny, but it's fanatic. You're a fool. You're foolish. You're going overboard. And I think that's where, you know, it's not the nerds and jocks as it was. It's the people who are fanatical and people who are not. I watched my first football game yesterday. Well, no, it's not my first, but I actually sat down with the intention and I watched almost half a game and I got into it and I was yelling and stuff, and that's never happened to me. I'm 37, and I that's the first time I really got into a game like that. I mean, I've watched maybe one football game in my life all the way through, but I didn't cheer like that. I mean, I'm really getting into it, but I'm not a fanatic. And I think that's where it's just like, you're a fool if you're a fanatic. You can be a fanatic about anything, and maybe it's not Fanatics game, not the fool's game, the Fanatics game. Well, that doesn't have a ring to it, but that's kind of what I'm saying here. There's nothing wrong with football. It's really good camaraderie. A spectator sport. Watch on TV and the games can go long, and I still have this thing with guys saying, well, we won today. I'm like thinking, dude, you're not on the Pittsburgh Steelers. You don't live in Pittsburgh. I don't know what you're talking about, because it's not we. Don't use the we. See, the Steelers. See, my favorite team. I don't know, but so I still have kind of an issue with football, but I like football a little bit. I mean, my top 10, it's probably like number 9 or 10. If something else is on TV, I'd probably flip that. Well, I'd do something else, actually, because I'm not big on TV even. Man, that's all I have to say about that.